So let's just settle into a nice, comfortable seated posture. Knees about a hip's width apart if your feet are on the ground. Try not to cross your ankles. Really feel the sensation of the ground beneath your feet. So the heels, the side of the foot, and your toe mounds and your little toe pads. Maybe notice the sensation of your sits bones on your seat. You can maybe put a little a cushion just to raise the sits bones slightly. I've just done that now. So this changes the angle of the pelvis. You'll find it easier to sit straight or more aligned. So shoulders are aligned with the hips and ears, as best you can, aligned with your shoulders. And just notice, even thinking that, you'll probably notice you're sort of straightening up a little. And just imagine this spine is this beautiful string of pearls of light, stretches from the base all the way up through the crown of the head and beyond. And then just go to the crown of the head and relax your scalp. And go down through the body, softening, relaxing the face, the neck, the shoulders, the chest, the belly, and all of your limbs. Be aware of the sensations of the breath. And the sounds in your environment. So just allowing those sounds to be there, trying not to run off to explore with the mind, the conscious mind, what's maybe happening. And then just notice what's arising in your mind this morning. And for Shrey, it's evening. For Beth, it's afternoon. Try and put some space in between those thoughts. Not following the stories, and be a little curious about what's in your mind and objective. So not judging the thoughts that are arising. We just want to develop a little bit of awareness around what's going on in the mind. And then bring to mind all these people of our life, our loved ones, our strangers, and then, we have folk in our life that we don't like so much or we don't trust really. And these relationships are interchangeable. They can shift, ebb, flow due to impermanence, due to our karma. And they're all equal, these people. They're just like you and me. They want to be happy. They don't want to suffer. And they have this extraordinary capacity for Buddhahood. So I think we'll do this meditation this morning on Tara for all these people of our life. And by extension, all sentient beings. And if you have specific groups of people or people in your life, or even yourself, just bring this to mind. So imagine this beautiful Tara in the space in front of you. She has this, she can be about 6 to 8 feet away, and as large or as small as you like, about the level of your forehead. And she has this beautiful, radiant green body. So it's almost like a hologram. She's not solid. And she's sitting on a multicolored lotus. Her left foot is drawn in, and her right foot is out, resting on its own little multicolored lotus. And her left foot drawn in indicates the complete and effortless control over her desire energy, and her right foot out indicates her willingness and her capacity just to get up and act for sentient beings. And often she's referred to as the wish-fulfilling Buddha. And she represents this quick capacity, here represented as female, to cut through obstacles, to get things done, and to be successful. And of course, to make us all blissful. So imagine Tara is very beautiful. She's youthful and radiant and full of energy, full of bliss. And she wears these colored silken garments and jewelry on her ears, around her ankles, around her arms, her neck, on her crown, on her toes and fingers. And imagine these are not regular jewelry that you go and buy in the store. This is actually manifestations of her virtue. And it's quite likely that everything that's in this tanka, probably apart from the decoration at the back, has meaning in this same way. But this one I know for sure because Annie Tenzin Lama mentioned it from one of her teachers. Also imagine this is the mind of your teacher manifesting in this form for your benefit. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, I go for refuge until I'm enlightened. By this practice of meditating on Guru Tara, may I reach Buddhahood so as to benefit all sentient beings. So now imagine Lama Tara sending powerful, blissful white light from the Om at her brow chakra. And this enters your brow and completely fills you. And imagine that all your problems and suffering and heaviness of body are purified by this light. And all the harm you've ever done to any living being with this body and all infinite past bodies is also purified, eradicated completely. Not one atom left as we recite her mantra. Om TARE, TUTTARE, TURE, SOHA. 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 Now imagine the light coming again. And this time, just visualize your body as a blissful light body, just like Tara's. It's indestructible, just like it will be when you attain the deity's body, the Sambhogakaya. And imagine it's not possible to ever harm others with this body, only to benefit them. Om Tare Tuttare Ture Soham. 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 Now imagine Tara sending red light from the Ah at her throat chakra to your throat. And this purifies all the problems of our speech, our inappropriate speech and uncontrolled speech, angry speech, criticism, lying, kind of useless rabbiting on speech, and this inability we have to express ourselves appropriately. Any divisive speech. So any harm that we've done to any living being with the speech of this life and infinite past lives is also totally purified, eradicated by the blissful red light, not one atom left. Om Tare Tuttare Ture Soham. 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 Now imagine the light coming again, this beautiful red light. And you're totally full of all the blissful, perfect, compassionate, wisdom, appropriate speech of Lama Tara, such that whatever sound you utter is necessarily beneficial to any living being who hears it. And all of this is your potential. So feel full of this powerful speech energy. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soham. 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 Now imagine Lamatara sending powerful beams of blue light, blue like the sky, from the blue hum at her heart chakra. And this enters your heart. And imagine all the unhappiness of mind, confusion, arrogance, anger, jealousy, pride, resentment, hurt, anxiety, depression, self-hate. All of this is completely purified, and all our delusions, including the root delusion, ego grasping, which is the cause of all of our own suffering and why we harm others, is completely eradicated by this powerful blue light. Not one atom left as we recite her mantra again. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soham. 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 And now the blue light comes again, and this time feel full of all this blissful, omniscient, compassionate mind of Lamatara, all of which is your potential. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soham. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soham. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soham. Om TARE, TUTTARE, TURE, SOHA. Om TARE, TUTTARE, TURE, SOHA. Om TARE, TUTTARE, TURE, SOHA. And now imagine the three lights coming again simultaneously. So the white hom from Tara's brow, the red ah from her throat, and the blue hum from her heart. And they kind of penetrate you all three places. And imagine feeling that even the subtlest stains of all your delusions of the body, the speech, and the mind are completely eradicated, not one atom left. And feel very blissful, staying in this blissful state, concentrating on being one with this energy of Mother Tara. Om TARE, TUTTARE, TURE, SOHA. 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 Now imagine that little foot lotus dissolving up into Tara's leg and the main lotus dissolving into her body. And then she comes to sit above the crown of your head, facing the same way as you, a little bit above the crown of your head. And then out of a wish to become one with your mind, remembering this is also the mind of your teacher, she dissolves into green light and just kind of melts into you, absorbs into you through your crown, and merges with your body and your speech and your mind. And think, I am one with Lama Tara's holy body, holy speech, and holy mind, and feel blissful. And think, now I'm Tara. I must lead all those people of my life to enlightenment, even my enemies, my friends, my strangers, all the sentient beings, all pervading space. And think that they're all the same. They all want happiness. They don't want suffering, and they all possess this nature of the Buddha. And imagine from your heart millions and millions of tiny green taras emanating out, entering the friends, the enemies, and the strangers, taking away all their suffering, giving them everything they need, and transforming them into their own Tara. And really imagine this, really want this as we recite her mantra again. Om TARE, TUTTARE, TURE, SOHA. 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 And imagine all of these transformed taras absorb back into me, back into you, and enhance your own Tara nature. So let's just dedicate all the merit, all the positive energy you've created doing this practice to all those people of your life, to all sentient beings, and just take your beautiful Tara cells out into the world today, tonight, and do your Tara thing. Okay, everybody, lots of love. Thank you, Mary, so much for hosting. Thanks, everyone, for coming, and I'll see some of you this evening. Okay, bye, everybody. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.